We're going to go over the Welcome Baby audiobook and its features. So the URL for the Welcome Baby book has not changed. It's still labestbabies.org/book for English or labestbabies.org/libro for Spanish. Both of those URLs will take you to this page. As you see, there are two different options here. There's the Welcome Baby book in English and the Welcome Baby book in Spanish. In order to launch the audiobook, you can either click on either image. So for English, you would click here. For Spanish, you would click here. You can also click on the speaker icon. For English, or for Spanish. Let's launch the Welcome Baby audiobook in English. This is what the Welcome Baby book audiobook looks like in English. What we're going to do now is zoom out just so we can have a better look. Let's talk about the features of the audiobook. I'm going to go to a page so we can preview the features. So one of the ways that you can listen to the Welcome Baby book audiobook is by hitting listen right up here. This will play the page from top to bottom. I'm going to show you a preview now.
A healthy baby starts with a healthy mom. Now that you're pregnant, good health habits are more important than ever. The choices you make will impact your health and your baby's health. It's important to go to all of your prenatal visits, even if you're feeling fine.
So let's pause there. You saw that I was able to pause. And if I were to hit resume, it will continue reading off the page until it finishes right here. If I were to hit stop, it will clear out reading the page, so it'll completely stop. Couple other options are when you hit play, you can also skip backward as you're listening and skip forward as you're listening. Different way that you can listen to the book is by selecting a section that you want the book to be read. So for example, say you only wanted these bullet points to be read. All you have to do is select them, and you will get this option here that says listen, the speaker icon right there.
Go to all of your prenatal visits, even if you're feeling fine. Take your prenatal vitamins every day.
Now I'm going to walk you through some of the features that makes it easier for users to read and follow along as the book is being read. We are going to go to this next page to test out those features. This feature is called Page Mask. As you can see, it focuses in and it illuminates what's in this rectangle here. And you can actually adjust the size of it if you want to make it smaller or make the focus area bigger. So if I were to hit listen and then hit page mask, I could launch the tool as it's being read. Let's give it a try.
Prenatal appointments. Prenatal appointments are doctor's appointments that you go to when you're. They'll start early in your pregnancy, and you'll have them until right before your baby is born. These appointments are very important to make sure that you and your baby are healthy. They also give you the chance to ask any questions you have.
So that was the page mask. Next is our reading ruler. As you can see, it's similar to the page mask in which it allows you to follow along and focus on a certain line. You can also make the reading ruler smaller or larger. Again, if I were to hit listen and then reading ruler, it would launch the tool. Let's preview that.
Prenatal appointments. Prenatal appointments are doctor's appointments that you go to when you're pregnant. They'll start early in your pregnancy, and you'll have them until right before your baby is born. These appointments are very important to make sure that you and your baby are healthy. They also give you the chance to ask any questions you have.
So that was our page mask and our reading ruler. Next, we're going to talk about the highlighter tool. This tool allows you to highlight text throughout the book, and you also are able to save all of those highlights into a PDF and save that PDF in your device and also print out that PDF so you have the highlights to look at later. So this is how the highlighter tool works. We are going to select yellow. We have different colors here, but let's go with yellow. Say I want to just highlight this section here with the bullet points under it. Now that those sections are highlighted, what I can do is hide the highlights. So if I want to read the book without the highlights shown, or I can do show highlights. What you can do if you want these highlights saved in a PDF is to open highlights, open the menu here, the three lines, and go to collect and download. You have a couple options here. You can collect highlights from the entire book or just this page. So let's pretend I just wanted to do highlights from this page. You hit collect and download. It creates a PDF and it gives you the page number that you highlighted along with the text that you highlighted. So you see it's not in the same format or alignment as the actual book. I will add that when using the highlighter tool, highlights will not be saved if you were to open the Welcome Baby audiobook in another browser or on another device. So your highlights will be saved in this as long as you're using the same window here. So if I were to refresh this, it should save my highlights. But if I were to open this into another window or another browser, another device, it would not save my highlights. Now you also have the ability to download the document. So you can download the PDF version of this book and print it out or save it to your device. Now I'm going to show you a couple more features. If you were to select on text, you will see it will pop up listen, dictionary, and translate. So let's go to translate. Now, the Welcome Baby book is available in English and Spanish, as we know, but this translate feature that's available throughout both books allows you to convert highlighted text into these different languages. So if I were to hit Chinese or Mandarin, it would pop up the text that I selected in that language, and then you could also listen to it in that language. We do want to note that it is powered by Google Translate, so the translation may not be exact. Another feature of the book is if you were to highlight text, you can pop up this dictionary feature. So I highlighted prenatal and it gives me the dictionary of prenatal, before birth, during, or relating to pregnancy. You can also listen to the word here. Now, I do want to note that the dictionary tool only works for one word. So if I were to highlight blood pressure and hit dictionary, it will just look up blood. There is a glossary in the back of the Welcome Baby book that we've created, but if there are other words that you want to look up, you can definitely do that with the dictionary tool. Let's take a look at some other settings. You can adjust the reading speed from very slow to very fast. You can also change the language for the menus up here. It should automatically be in English if you pop up the Welcome Baby book in English, and it should automatically be in Spanish if you pop up the Welcome Baby book in Spanish. But you can always change the language of the menus, and there's quite a bit to choose from. Now, if you want the Welcome Baby book to read continuously and not stop at the end of each page, you can turn on the automatic page flip setting. So I would select yes, turn page automatically, and continue reading. Some other settings are increasing the font size and the font type. All of the settings available in the Welcome Baby book in English are also available in the Welcome Baby book in Spanish.